Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith, and this is your JIS news for Friday, February 20. Global ratings agency Fitch has revised the outlook for Jamaica from stable to positive. The agency has also reaffirmed Jamaica's long-term foreign currency and local currency issuer default ratings IDR at B- and the short-term foreign currency rating at B and a country ceiling of B. Fitch says the positive outlook is based on the reduction in external financing risks and was supported by Jamaica's structural strengths. The rating action is also predicated on government's commitment to fiscal consolidation and macroeconomic stability, as well as the continued successful performance under the Extended Fund Facility with the IMF. A significant portion of government's budget for the 2015-2016 fiscal year will go towards paying the country's debt. On Thursday, the finance minister tabled a $641.6 billion budget, which is over $100 billion, or about 19% more than what was projected in the 2014-2015 estimates of expenditure. Minister Peter Phillips revealed that the increase included $62 billion to be paid on bonds under the National Debt Exchange. Payments on a $400 million bond will also become due.
So what we are in effect doing is reducing our overall debt overhang, which is at the center of not only our program of fiscal management, but which is essential to maximize the growth potential of the country.
$576.7 billion of the money needed to finance the budget will come from loans, taxes, and capital revenue. $54 billion of money obtained from the international capital markets last year will also be carried forward to fund this year's budget. The remainder will be sourced from additional revenue measures. Meanwhile, government has set aside $165.2 billion in the 2015-2016 budget to deal with public sector wages and salaries. That's up from $158.78 billion in this fiscal year.
We have made provisions for an increase in the salary payments 15-16 of about 3.4%, not including what we have provided in contingency pending the completion of our negotiations with the public sector workers.
Public sector workers will also be getting the final one-off payment of $25,000, which was agreed to in the 2012 to 2015 Heads of Agreement. Retroactive payments to firefighters, health workers, correctional and medical officers have also been accounted for in the budget, as well as the 2.5% increment for public sector workers. Dr. Phillips says this incremental adjustment will be significant as inflation is at an all-time low.
Inflation for the fiscal year up to the end of January was 4.1%. And based upon that, we anticipate the inflation outturn for the fiscal year ending March 31st to be under 5%, which is probably going to be the first time, certainly in the living memory.
And be sure to keep watching Jamaica Magazine for more details on the budget. Research is currently being undertaken by the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, to address the issue of youth unemployment in the region. The CDB says unemployment among young people accounts for about 30% of the potential workforce. Director of Economics at the regional bank, Dr. Justin Ram, says the research will identify the scale of the problem and provide data for estimates.
But more importantly, the publication will provide us with, hopefully, useful policy prescriptions that will allow us to really challenge and to get to the real problem of this. And to sort out this problem, as it were, and to provide useful solutions for our policy makers.
Dr. Ram was addressing a press briefing on the economic performance of CDB's borrowing member countries in Barbados on Wednesday. He said the research would be published in May this year at the CDB's Board of Governors meeting in St. Kitts. And finally, government through Jamaica Promotions Corporation will be spending $236,000 to produce the inaugural Jamaica Film Festival. 15 films by 13 local screenwriters will be showcased during the festival from July 7 to 11. Speaking at Tuesday's JIS think tank, Film Commissioner Carol Beckford said patrons could expect to see the best of Jamaica's film industry.
We have 3 animation projects, 3 documentaries, and the rest are mixed between drama, comedy, a little bit of history, and we have a dark comedy. 2 dark comedies, actually.
JAMPRO is hosting the festival as part of its mandate to develop the film industry with an intention for export. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.